Hey guys, I'm here on our pagan opinions, and this week's topic, I had to interview someone, and I couldn't find anyone, so I had to pick this stranger off the street, who is my boyfriend for, going on 5 years, this New Year's, I guess? This past New Year's was 4 years. Right. So apparently, I have to ask you certain questions, and I can only think of a certain amount of questions before I freak out and think I'm, interviewing you crazy.
Okay.
But you can step in the frame, don't be scared. It's just the camera. Anyways, so I guess I'm going to be interviewing him about, what do you think of me being a Wicca and a witch?
I thought it was interesting when I first met you. I was like, oh, that's stuff you usually see in a movie or something. And then I met you, and then I just got a completely different perspective on it. So I know that it's something that's like a real religion or a belief. And it's interesting, and it's just a part of you that I find
crazy,
adventurous.
Oh, adventurous! You heard it.
And it's something you believe in, and then I believe in my own stuff, and we don't ever have fights about that kind of stuff. So I just think it's cool, and with my family, I think it's cool, and they all ask you for tarot card readings, and
which gives me to my second question. What do you think of me being a tarot reader? Like the whole entire time when I was on Blog Talk Radio, on YouTube, giving readings, just in general, what do you feel about that? Me going to the piercing place and giving readings.
I just think that people want to know what their future wants to be like, and it's not necessarily something that that you are like, oh, this is your future, but you are able to give a little insight that is drawn from the hand, so it's like a palm of reading.
Palmistry and tarot cards. Like how you blend those both. So, what do you feel about someone who passed away this past evening, a very famous star, Whitney Houston? What do you feel like? How do you feel about that? Like, it's just a shock. I mean, she's part of our generation as well as our parents' generation.
She's just amazing, and she will forever be loved and missed. And I think it's a tragedy, and let's just hope that people don't remember her the wrong way, because she's a gift from God.
Kind of like don't highlight her negative points in her entire life, and don't think of her bad defaults.
Because people are going to automatically think the negative right away, like you were saying.
Like I was saying earlier, that people like to highlight the negatives first. It's so easy to pinpoint them first before you think of the positive. Like we always see a downfall in someone faster than when it happens to us. It's a different story, kind of feel. What do you thought about the Women in Black, since we just watched it just this past couple hours? Spooky. It was very spooky.
I thought it was really well done, and the imagery in the film was really well done.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of how I think about it. I mean, I don't want to say anything about the movie, like give it away, because some people want to watch it.
The tension was good.
The tension was amazing. What I liked about it is that the woman was real. It was kind of like Insidious. She was real. She wasn't a computer. She wasn't some weird animated on the screen. She was actually a real person.
Well, not a lot of people know that it's a remake of an original.
Yeah.
Which is all Hollywood got right now.
Remakes. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Like, I feel weird when I'm watching movies.
They don't have any more ideas.
Like watching Texas Chainsaw, like the remake when it first came out. I'm like, this is not the same. Or watching Nightmare,
Or back on like religion and stuff, or like being Wiccan, like The Craft, the movie The Craft. Because when I first,
I would freak out.
Because when you first met me, you're like, I always thought of your religion like Wiccans or people that do tarot cards readers, that they was all about like the theatrical feel for it, which I don't. Now I have a different perspective because I've been with you, so I see it's not all fun and games.
Have you seen lightning bolts coming out of my hands, fireballs out of my mouth, and
flying on broomsticks? Or me waking up and there's a crystal ball next to me, like, and you're trying to read me.
That's just my balls. That's just my balls. I have crystal balls for balls.
Yeah, well.
Just FYI.
Well, it's hard to take a shower because you can't run into the wall, that's for sure.
And I have to constantly use Windex. You always hear me squeegee.
Well, it's just an extra chore we have to do before we go anywhere.
What else? I mean, I know a lot about you. I know my opinions of, what you feel about me in general. I don't know. You have a question for me, like on camera, where people can catch?
I just think that with some of the stuff that I hear about people in certain communities that you're a part of that do a whole bunch of that try to strike up drama, I think is kind of stupid because it's just people's opinions and everybody's entitled to it. That's what makes us human. So just leave the people alone and let them do their own stuff.
Right. That does make sense. He does hear every little drama I talk about on YouTube, every little stupid spat. It's just really stupid. Instead of me making a video about it and crying over it and saying, oh, this is retarded, I think it's a lot better. I think it's a lot better in general.
To what?
To just talk to you and tell you things. Just talk to someone else.
Well, YouTube
doesn't really...
is part of everybody's life now. It's like taking over our world.
That and Jesus.
But I think it's cool that you guys had a community, and when you were doing the radio show with
Moonlit
Opal.
Good job.
Not I was going to call her Moon Shadow.
Moon Shadow.
That it was cool because I would tune in and I would sit there and Anthony would be in the bedroom and I'd be like tuning in on the computer to listen to the radio show.
Yeah, he did that. He did behind my back. He wrote, what was his name on there?
I don't know.
It was James Dean something. I was like, really? We all know you love James Dean. I know it personally.
No.
Like, really? We're going to make this and I didn't know it's you. It was really cool because we did start a wave on the Blog Talk Radio. Like, me and Michelle, we started off first. And
I'm the designer for the boombox. Thank you.
Yes. If you guys ever seen the logo, go on the Blog Talk Radio and look up the boombox, turn up the talk, look it up, or just type in Moonlit Opal or Wiccagem. You'll find it.
Actually, I sketched it, and then you took an image and you sent it to Moonlit Opal, and then she was like, oh, that's cool, but we had all thought of an idea together, and then I just sketched it out.
Yes.
Because I like doing art.
Unfortunately, he does. If you guys have not seen some of my pieces of art in my room, it's pretty much mostly his on this side. He mostly has art. He's the one with the new nightstand.
This is a small room temporary. Probably we'll be heading out and eventually adventuring into our own home and our own space soon. It's going to open our whole world up completely different.
So a new house.
No, at least our own apartment.
Our own apartment. I get a ring and I get knocked up. I mean, what better way?
Well, he thinks he's going to get one of those rings. I'm just going to get him a blow pop.
Whoa.
Ring pop.
I'm not going there. But I guess this is all I can say for interviewing-wise. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to interview someone that already he knows everything. I mean, I could have picked a random stranger, but they wouldn't say much to me. But other than that, this is my boyfriend, Ryan. If no one doesn't know that. He's my hole in the wall.
No, I'm not. You're mine.
Oh, of course. Opposite way. So then, guys, tune in for next week.
Peace
of course.
Peace out.
Deuces. You know that Sunday is all this new topics and whatnot, and the next topic is going to be awesome, which I'm really prepared to do it. Till then, guys, I love you. Blessed be.